a HIPAA violation for the medical professionals to release information to people, but this is how the organization gets around that. So I'm going to show a couple of pictures. The first one is the no blood card, and on it, it literally says, and you have to sign this, date it, the whole thing. I consent to my relevant medical records and the details of my condition being shared with the emergency contact below and or with members of the hospital liaison committee for Jehovah's Witnesses. So they put that in there and then tell you you have to carry it around. And there are going to be people that say you don't have to carry it around. But the bottom line is everybody's expected to carry this kind of thing around. And this is how they really just insert themselves into your hospital room. I've seen a lot of people commenting. They're saying they're nurses, they're doctors, whatever, and they've experienced this, and they go, it's really awkward and uncomfortable for these men to come into the hospital and be demanding and have a sense of authority, and they're confused by it because they don't understand the culture in the organization, but this is exactly how it is. So they get promoted to hospital liaison committee, and they think that means something. They have no medical training. There's no nothing. I mean, they really don't know. They're really just there to try to enforce that you are not to take blood. If that means you die, who cares? You stood up for Jehovah. You did what you were supposed to do. And that's happening. I mean, people are passing away because of the blood doctrine. You can't back down on that now because too many of people have passed away. You can see it in the comments. Like, people have said, I lost my mother, I lost my brother, I almost died. All of these things happened. So what if they just came out and said, you know what? We got new light. We got an adjustment from God. The governing body has decided any of that and said, we're not doing the blood doctrine anymore. People would leave. People would be in an uproar. They would get sued. All kinds of stuff would happen because people are alive that have people in their lives that are not anymore because of this. So this is why I'm trying to spread awareness, because this kind of thing is so dangerous to people, and it's a misconstrued Bible verse. And I'll show you how it's a misconstrued Bible verse, because here's the picture of this blood card. It shows the scripture, and then they've changed it because now they got new light. So I guess there was some clarification on the scripture, and they got new light, which means now you can have fractions of blood. So show me where the scripture says that you can have blood fractions, and now that's like a conscience matter. So why isn't the whole thing a conscience matter? And you can say that it is or whatever, but it's not, because you're told to carry this card around, and they have a whole hospital liaison committee to ensure that this stuff is being followed. So if it was conscience matter, why are we dealing with all of that extra stuff? Good question, right? Like and follow for more.